Anakin Skywalker was never like the other Padawans. While younglings practiced their lightsaber forms in the temple courtyard, Anakin sat alone in the meditation chambers, eyes closed, floating stones circling his head like moons around a planet. Obi-Wan Kenobi watched from the doorway, arms crossed, disappointment etched across his face. "Anakin," Obi-Wan said firmly, "you've missed saber training again." "I don't need it, Master." Anakin didn't open his eyes. 3 more stones lifted from the floor. "The Force is stronger than any blade." Obi-Wan stepped forward. "A Jedi must be balanced. Qui-Gon would have wanted—" "Qui-Gon saw something in me you don't." The stones dropped. Anakin finally looked at him. "Something greater." The words stung, and Obi-Wan knew it was true. He'd felt it from the beginning. This boy wasn't just strong in the Force, he was the Force, raw, untamed, and growing more powerful every day. But power without discipline, that was the path to the dark side. "Then prove it," Obi-Wan said coldly. "Tomorrow, sparring match, you and your precious Force against my lightsaber." Anakin smiled. "You'll regret this." The next day, in the training arena, Obi-Wan ignited his blue blade and took his stance. Anakin stood opposite, unarmed, hands at his sides. The other Padawans gathered to watch. Obi-Wan lunged, but he never reached him. An invisible wall of Force energy slammed into Obi-Wan mid-strike, hurling him backward across the arena floor. His lightsaber clattered away. Gasps echoed through the crowd. Anakin didn't move, didn't flinch. His eyes burned with quiet intensity. "I told you, Master," he said softly, "I don't need a lightsaber." Obi-Wan pulled himself to his feet, humiliated, angry, and for the first time, afraid of his own Padawan. The Jedi Council chamber was silent. Mace Windu stood at the center, arms crossed, his expression grim. Last night, Anakin Skywalker lifted an entire gunship with his mind alone. No effort, no strain. He simply willed it. Yoda's ears drooped. "Troubling, this is. Too much power, too quickly gained." "He's also been having visions," Obi-Wan added quietly. "He predicted the attack on Senator Amidala 3 days before it happened. He knew the exact time, the exact method. How is that possible?" Ki-Adi-Mundi leaned forward. "The dark side grants foresight to those who seek it." "He's not seeking it," Obi-Wan snapped. "He can't control it. The visions come to him whether he wants them or not." Mace's jaw tightened. "That's what worries me. Uncontrolled power, uncontrolled visions. It's the same pattern we saw in— "Do not speak his name," Yoda interrupted sharply. But everyone knew who Mace meant. Darth Revan. "We cannot let history repeat itself," Mace said firmly. "The Council must act. We limit his access to the archives. No more unsupervised meditation, and absolutely no missions without direct oversight." Obi-Wan shook his head. "You'll only push him away." "Better away than fallen," Mace replied coldly. The vote was unanimous. When Anakin heard the Council's decision, he didn't argue, he didn't protest. He simply walked out of the temple, into the rain, fists clenched at his sides. His comlink buzzed. "Anakin, my boy," came Palpatine's warm, familiar voice. "I heard what happened. The Council fears what they cannot understand. Come to my office. Let's talk." Anakin hesitated, then turned toward the Senate building. He didn't notice the yellow flicker in his reflection as lightning lit the sky. The Jedi Council had made their choice. Now, Anakin would make his. Palpatine's office was warm, welcoming, everything the Jedi Temple was not. "They fear you, Anakin," the Chancellor said softly, pouring 2 glasses of Alderaanian wine. "Not because you're dangerous, but because you're better than them." Anakin stared at his hands. "I just want to help people, to use my gifts for good." "And you will," Palpatine sat beside him. "But the Jedi, they cling to old traditions. They suppress power instead of embracing it. Do you know why?" Anakin shook his head. "Because they're afraid of what true mastery looks like." Palpatine leaned closer. "Tell me, Anakin, have you ever heard of Force lightning?" Anakin's eyes widened. "That's a Sith ability." "No,"
Palpatine's voice hardened. "It's simply the Force. The Jedi call it evil because they lack the strength to wield it. But you, Anakin, you have that strength." I don't know." "Close your eyes," Palpatine instructed. "Feel the energy around you. Not just the light, not just the calm. Feel the storm, the anger, the passion, the raw current of life itself." Anakin hesitated, then obeyed. He felt it immediately, a crackling sensation beneath his skin, power he'd always sensed but never touched. The Jedi taught him to suppress it, to fear it, but Palpatine told him to embrace it. "Now," Palpatine whispered, "release." Anakin's fingers trembled. Blue lightning arced between them, weak, flickering, but real. His eyes snapped open in shock. Palpatine smiled. "Magnificent. You see, my boy, this is your birthright, not the Jedi's rigid dogma." Anakin stared at his hands, at the fading sparks dancing across his fingertips. He felt powerful, he felt alive, and for the first time in months, he felt understood. "Teach me more," Anakin whispered. Palpatine's smile widened. "Oh, I will." Anakin woke up screaming. Padme jolted awake beside him, grabbing his shoulders. "Anakin, what's wrong?" He couldn't speak, couldn't breathe. The vision was still burning in his mind. Padme, on a medical table, crying out in pain, her hand reaching for him, and then nothing. Her eyes empty, her heartbeat gone. "I saw you die. I felt it." Padme held him. "It was just a dream." "No," his voice cracked. "It wasn't. My visions, they always come true." The next morning, Anakin went straight to Palpatine. "I need to save her," Anakin said, pacing the Chancellor's office. "There has to be a way, some technique, some power." "There is," Palpatine said calmly. Anakin froze. "What?" Palpatine rose from his desk and walked to a hidden wall panel. It slid open, revealing a dark alcove. Inside sat 3 ancient holocrons, glowing faintly with crimson light. The Sith understood what the Jedi refused to accept. Death is not the end. It can be prevented. Anakin stared at the holocrons, his heart pounding. The Jedi would call this evil.
"The Jedi would let Padme die," Palpatine countered. "They would tell you to let go, to accept her fate. Is that what you want?" Anakin clenched his fists. "No." "Then take them," Palpatine said, stepping aside. "Learn their secrets, master the power to save the one you love." Anakin hesitated for only a moment. Then he reached out and took the first holocron into his hands. The dark side whispered promises of life, and Anakin, desperate, terrified, in love, listened. The point of no return had just been crossed. The Jedi Temple burned. Anakin, no, Vader now, strode through the smoke-filled halls, his black robes flowing behind him. The 501st followed in perfect formation, blasters raised, executing every Jedi they found. But then, the Masters arrived. Sin Dralig ignited his green blade, flanked by 2 Temple guards. "Anakin Skywalker, you've become everything we feared." Vader didn't respond. He had no lightsaber on his belt, no weapon in his hands. He didn't need one. "Open fire," Commander Appo shouted. Blaster bolts filled the corridor, but Dralig deflected them effortlessly, charging forward with lethal precision. The Temple guards flanked left and right, closing the trap. Vader raised both hands. The air itself seemed to scream. An invisible shockwave of pure Force energy exploded outward, shattering stone pillars, cracking the marble floor, and hurling every clone trooper backward like rag dolls. Dralig's lightsaber flew from his grip. The Temple guard slammed into the walls with bone-crushing force. But Dralig wasn't finished. He lunged, barehanded, calling his saber back with the Force. Vader's eyes burned yellow. He pulled, not the lightsaber, Dralig himself.
The Jedi Master's body lifted into the air, throat constricting, gasping for breath. His fingers clawed at his neck, but there was nothing to fight, just invisible pressure, just Vader's will. "You taught me combat was about discipline," Vader said coldly. "You were wrong. It's about power." He clenched his fist. Dralig's neck snapped. The body dropped. The temple guards tried to run. Vader raised his hand again, and the entire ceiling collapsed on top of them. Stone, durasteel, fire, all of it came crashing down in a controlled avalanche of destruction. When the dust settled, Vader stood alone among the rubble. His power had saved him, but the cost was written in every shattered wall. Padme stood on the landing platform of Mustafar, tears streaming down her face. "Anakin, what have you done?" she whispered, staring at the man she no longer recognized. "Everything," Vader said, stepping toward her. "I've done everything to save you. The Jedi are gone. The Republic is ours. We can be together now, forever." "You've become the very thing you swore to destroy," she sobbed. "No," his voice cracked. "I became strong enough to save you." Then another ship descended, Obi-Wan's starfighter. Vader's eyes flared yellow. "You brought him here to kill me?" "No, Anakin, But Vader wasn't listening. The rage inside him ignited like a supernova. The air around him began to ripple and crack with raw force energy. Rocks lifted from the ground, metal groaned and twisted. Obi-Wan leapt from his ship, lightsaber ignited. "Let her go, Anakin." "She's mine," Vader roared. He thrust both hands forward. A massive force shockwave exploded outward in all directions. Obi-Wan was hurled backward, slamming into his ship. The platform buckled and cracked beneath their feet. But Padme, she was directly in front of him. The wave hit her like a speeder at full throttle. Her body flew through the air, crashed onto the scorched ground, and didn't move. The rage vanished instantly. "No," Vader whispered. "No, no, no!" He ran to her, falling to his knees, cradling her broken body. She was still breathing, barely, her hand weakly reaching for his face. "Anakin," she gasped. I loved you." Her hand fell. Her eyes closed. Vader screamed. The sound echoed across the lava rivers of Mustafar, a howl of pure anguish and despair. He'd done it. He'd killed her, just like the vision showed. Obi-Wan stood, blood dripping from his forehead, lightsaber humming in his hand. "You were my brother, Anakin," he said, voice breaking. "I loved you." Vader rose slowly, leaving Padme's body on the ground. His face was a mask of hatred and grief. "Then you should have trusted me." "I did." Obi-Wan raised his blade. "And you betrayed everything we stood for." Vader didn't draw a weapon. He simply raised his hands. Obi-Wan lunged, but before his blade could strike, an invisible force grabbed him mid-air and hurled him across the platform. He crashed into a control panel, sparks exploding around him. He rolled to his feet and attacked again. This time, Vader pulled. Obi-Wan's body flew forward against his will, directly into Vader's outstretched hand. Fingers wrapped around his throat, lifting him off the ground. "You can't win," Obi-Wan choked out. "I already have," Vader snarled. But Obi-Wan wasn't finished. He channeled the Force through his entire body and pushed with everything he had. The telekinetic blast broke Vader's grip and sent both of them flying in opposite directions. They hit the ground hard. For a moment, neither moved. Then both rose, battered, exhausted, but not broken. "You've forgotten something, Anakin," Obi-Wan said, breathing heavily. "The Force isn't just about power, it's about balance." He dropped his lightsaber and raised his own hands. The two former friends faced each other across the burning platform. No weapons, no defenses, just pure Force energy crackling between them. Vader's rage, Obi-Wan's sorrow. Both reached out with everything they had left. The collision was cataclysmic. The entire facility shook. Lava geysers erupted, metal shattered, and in the center of the storm stood two men who once called each other brother. The surgical droids worked in silence. Palpatine stood over the operating table as they rebuilt what remained of Anakin Skywalker. Burned flesh, shattered bones, a body more machine than man. But the Emperor smiled. "This is not a tragedy, my apprentice. This is an opportunity." He gestured to the suit being assembled nearby. Black armor, reinforced plating, life support systems humming with dark energy. But unlike the standard cybernetics, this suit was different. Embedded in the chest plate were 3 Sith focusing crystals, the same ones used in ancient superweapons. Kyber shards corrupted by the dark side, woven directly into the armor's circuitry. The helmet contained neural amplifiers designed to channel Force energy through thought alone. This wasn't a prison, it was a weapon. When the surgery was complete, Anakin's eyes opened behind the mask. The respirator hissed its first mechanical breath. "Rise, Lord Vader," Palpatine commanded. Vader stood slowly, testing his new body. Then he raised his hand. Every object in the room, surgical tools, droids, equipment, even the massive observation window, lifted into the air simultaneously, not with effort, not with concentration, with a thought. Vader clenched his fist. Everything shattered at once. Palpatine's smile widened. "Magnificent. Your power has not diminished, my friend. It has evolved." "I feel stronger," Vader said, his voice now a deep mechanical growl. "The Force flows through me like never before. Because you are no longer bound by flesh. Your suit is an extension of your will. Every crystal, every circuit, all of it amplifies your connection to the dark side." Vader looked at his hands, metal and machinery, pulsing with invisible energy. He had lost everything, but he had gained power, and the galaxy would tremble.